Hey everybody, Andy and Adam here again. Andy, the CEO of Manifest, and I'm the CFO in the Lakeville office, and Andy's up in Maple Grove. We thought we'd reach out to everybody and really kind of, put a video out there explaining a little bit more about what's going on in the markets and what's going on here with Manifest and our outlook. So we had a quick video that went over kind of what was going on with tariffs a few weeks ago when we're trying to figure out what's going on. Now we have some more clarity and obviously market reaction, and we're here to give a little commentary on that. So Andy, you've had some great points. We've had some discussions on this. Do you want to kind of walk us through kind of where we're at?
Sure. I think the clarity that we got on Tuesday from President Trump's speech was when we talked the last time was we weren't sure if he was thinking tariffs to try and negotiate with other countries to try and get them to lower their tariffs, or if it was about trying to bring more manufacturing back to the U.S., or what was really the end goal. We were somewhat confused the last time we chatted. And after his remarks, and it's even though he said that there's all these tariffs and costs around the world that other countries are instituting on American goods, that's not really the truth. There aren't many tariffs that other countries are charging us, or they're pretty minimal. So it seems that his main point or his main goal, from what we can tell, is to try and force more manufacturing back to the U.S. And that is a much more long-term goal that we are, there's arguments on whether that's a good thing or bad thing from a national security reasons or national security standpoint, but it's a long-term goal that we won't see a benefit for quite some time. So if these tariffs stay in place, it's likely means short-term pain, or maybe even medium to long-term pain, and increased costs for consumers. And so that's why you're seeing the activity in the market right now. The thing that we do feel is that a lot of the market activity that you've seen the last couple of days is probably an overreaction, similar to the overreaction we saw when the COVID news came out, and markets tanked and went crazy for a couple of weeks, and then it bounced right back up.
Those are great points. Yeah.
Right. So I think that's right now. I think we just need to stay the course and stay patient with what's going on, because a lot of it's an overreaction. But
yeah. Well, I mean, one of the ways that we work through that is with financial planning. If you're doing financial planning with Manifest, you know that we look for and plan for those ups and downs within financial planning. So we know kind of where you're at in the plan when we're working together and going through that. And diversification is really the key within the investment platform. So as the equity markets, pretty much all we're talking about right now, are down, unless we're selling those assets right now, we're not realizing those gains. And a lot of times, this is actually the wealth building opportunity long term as we purchase more shares at a lower price. And then as they come back, that's when we rebalance, fill up that bond bucket again and, create that stability. So a market cycle is really helpful. Now we really don't like it all to happen in 2 days, but
right.
We are prepared for it, and we are planning for these to happen. We don't know why they're going to happen in the future, but we're planning for things like this to happen, just like when COVID happened. That's where we're kind of, at it from a financial planning level.
Right.
So anything else to add on this, Andy?
No, I would just say that knowing where you're at, having a good plan in place, understanding that these cycles are going to happen within the market. And as long as you're comfortable with what your situation is, this isn't something to be overly stressed out about, especially in the short term. So, that's the reason we look at all this stuff in detail.
Yeah. And I'll say, if you want to have a conversation with us, let us know. If you're a client with us and you've got a financial planning, definitely reach out. If you don't and you want to talk to us, a face-to-face advisor relationship is really important. Especially when times like this are happening, when you have somebody communicate. So reach out to us, whether you're a client or not. And if you want to have a conversation, just let us know. So
Absolutely.
Adam and Andy from Manifest. So
all right. Have a great day.